Hello, my name is Mike Fenning, and welcome to Aliens Among Us. I'm a human being, of course, everybody knows me, but today we have a special guest, Dennis. Dennis is an alien, and he's actually brought us proof today. He shed his head not too long ago, and Dennis, can you explain to me how you shed your skin like this?
Well, it's a very difficult process. It takes me about an hour. I have to actually contact headquarters to get this approval to shed my head. And you know, it's a little painful, but once I've shed it, I really fit right in, I think. I don't think people can recognize that I'm an alien.
Well, you still certainly look alien to me. Can you tell us what planet are you actually from?
Well, it's planet Doobie, and it's probably I think it's about 42 light years away, just outside of the Milky Way galaxy.
I see.
It's a planet that's, well, it's kind of like Earth, but there are some distinct differences in it. One is that the atmosphere is totally polluted. We have to walk around with oxygen, supplemental air so that we can breathe. Mm-hmm. And one of the other ones is that totally ultraviolet radiation comes in, just massive amounts, so that we have to wear special suits to protect ourselves from our sun.
I see.
Yes.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've met other people from the planet Doobie. Mm-hmm. As a matter of fact, that's where the saying "Doobie Doobie Doo" comes from.
Well, yes, and also the Doobie Brothers.
In the Doobie
they're
Brothers,
aliens,
yes.
actually.
Yes, I've heard that.
That was kind of an interesting thing to pop on this culture here. Mm-hmm. So anyway, it's been a lot of fun here as an alien on Earth. We've noticed a lot of things that you people do that are very strange to our culture.
Are you single?
Actually, all of us are single.
I see.
Yes, we.
Are you born with both organs?
Well, both organs?
Yes.
Well, you're talking about reproductive organs. Okay. Yes, we're asexual.
I see. So you actually don't need a mate.
No.
I see. That must be very interesting.
Well, we have a gestation period of about 24 months.
Oh, that's pretty darn fast.
But,
yes. So how many children do you have of your own?
I have 3.
You have 3.
Right.
I think if I was an alien at your planet, I'd probably have about 50 by now.
Well, you know, there's a heavy tax that we have on our kids. I mean, when you have kids, you have to pay more tax because they take more resources.
Oh, you have
see.
taxes
so it
on
tends
Doobie.
to limit the number of offspring that you produce.
I see. So
Right,
basically, not every Doobie do.
Right.
So yes.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Right. And yeah, you could be in a situation where you have a Scooby Doo, and that really it's tough because you're confined until you can.
I see.
You can be reoriented, reprogrammed. I guess.
see.
What's
So
the
to get
word I'm
reestablished back into the community?
Right.
Wow.
You're ostracized.
You're ostracized. That must be tough with 2 organs.
Yeah. Especially when one of them's a pipe.
Yeah, I can see.
So anyway, what else can I explain
well,
to you?
actually, I'd like to talk more about shedding your head. Can we get a close-up on our head here? Actually, I can bring it into view if you would like.
Yeah, you'll notice that my eyes are rather large and oblong, and they look kind of like taillights, except they're green.
I see.
But this allows us to actually view things that are ultraviolet or infrared, as well as the normal visible range. Mm-hmm. They're quite complex.
So this is what you look like on your home planet. And on your home planet, you were actually called Paul. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. That's
okay,
correct.
Yes. And so this is what you actually, I don't really see anything distinguishable. I mean, do most of the aliens on Doobie look this way?
Well, most of them are appalling. They are.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, we're pretty much, there's some minor differences in appearance, but...
Well, I guess it really doesn't matter if you look different or not because you're asexual. Who cares?
Well, yeah, but and also we have other ways of communicating that,
I see.
establishing our identity.
Could you do us a favor here in the studio and actually talk in your native tongue?
Well, I could. In the language or the voice?
Well, both. Can you do both?
Yes. Well,
Okay, I
Yeah.
hope that was a compliment because I would be offended if it wasn't.
Okay. I was just saying I'd love to get out of here in a hurry because this whole situation here, this interview is really boring.
Well, I just would like to wrap up the show and welcome and say thanks to our audience. You at home, here he is. This is Paul. Goes by Dennis. If you ever see him, this is what he looks like. There he is. Okay. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.